Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Today's topic I'm probably going to get a lot of flack about, but it's about dark chocolate. And the more videos I do, the more comments and questions I get, the more frustrated I get due to all the misinformation, hype, and just total BS. And this has to do with today's topic about how dark chocolate is healthy for you. Even with people that I totally respect, like Dr. Gundry, Dr. Mercola, and Dave Aspery, are promoting this. And I don't mean to single out these guys. I mention them only because I've learned a lot from them and they've helped millions of people far more than I have. And this all started a few months ago when I saw a dark chocolate, bar on my mom's table. I asked her why she's having it. And she said, I heard it's really healthy for you and you'll live longer because of it. Well, my mom is like 80 years old and she's also a foodie and she just loves to eat and will find any reason to eat some kind of junk food if she thinks it has some potential health benefits. Now, if you do research about dark chocolate benefits, you'll see well over 60 million results. Some of the more popular people and the guys that I respect, like I said earlier, like Dr. Gundry, Mercola, and Dave Aspery, state that some of the benefits of dark chocolate are, for example, they contain polyphenols and flavonoids. But big deal, it's not that much. Fresh berries, good quality green tea or coffee, and supplements contain way more. They also say that it's good for your heart and brain by improving cholesterol and blood pressure and blood flow. But this is done because it helps thin the blood. Now, fish oil is far more powerful and has way more health benefits. Or taking a natural supplement such as blood flow optimizer has even more benefits because it also strengthens your arteries and veins, making them more pliable and flexible and thus reducing your risk of a rupture, which can cause a heart attack or stroke. Now, another benefit of dark chocolate is that they say it improves your mood because it helps produce dopamine and serotonin, which are called the feel-good hormones, or more accurately, they're neurotransmitters. Again, this is totally lame. It's in tiny amounts. Exercise, sunshine, touching, even smiling does much more to improve these amazing chemicals. So does taking natural herbs and amino acids, such as those found in probiotics, which are backed by decades and hundreds of clinical studies, not just a few recent ones. Now, speaking of clinical studies regarding dark chocolate and its benefits, did you know that there are over 100 studies about dark chocolate as a miracle safe food? Which is cool, right? Now, do you know who funded all of these 100+ studies? It's a company called Mars Inc. That's right, the company that makes Snickers, Twix, and M&Ms. Yes, the more clinical studies that have, hidden agendas, which are basically to make more money. I can dig a lot deeper about this topic and fake clinical studies, but I think you get the point. So let's move on to the best type of dark chocolate. Now, if you're going to have dark chocolate, the so-called experts say you should have at least 72% cacao and preferably 90% cacao to even 99% cacao extract, which, by the way, tastes really bad, all right? And in fact, Dr. Gundry says, more bitter, more better. That means the bitter it is, the better it is for you. Great, I agree, which means you do not want any milk chocolate in it or sugar. Unfortunately, over 95% of dark chocolate bars contain milk and sugar. So please read the labels. Now, one of the highest dark chocolate percentage bars, which also Dave Aspery recommends, is called Excellence 99% Cacao Bar by Lindt, which interestingly is that there's a clinical study suggests that the benefits of dark chocolate would be at 50 grams daily for a minimum of 8 weeks, which just happens to be the exact bar of Lindt that I just mentioned, 50 grams. However, this is also 270 calories daily, consisting of 25 grams of fat. That's 225 calories of fat, 4 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein. Sorry to burst your bubble, but this is just fat and high calories. No vitamins or minerals, just a little bit of iron in there. You'll get far more benefits out of 2 tablespoons of healthy fats if you're going to have the fat. It's the same calories, such as Udo's oil for fat, fish oil, hemp, olive, and macadamia oil, which all consists of essential fats that you need, essential fatty acids that your body needs to survive. You do not need anything in this chocolate bar. Now, Some people also say that you should have this as a treat in moderation, while others tell you should have it daily because of all the amazing benefits. Now, this is a lot of empty calories to have daily, 270, especially for people who are probably need to lose some unwanted fat. And for the 99% of people, it's very hard to have chocolate in moderation or as an occasional treat. Listen, I have tremendous willpower and I don't even crave sweets. And trust me, after a while, moderation is going to turn into something you do daily. All right, which is exactly what happened to my mom. She was having daily chocolate bars, which when I told her to stop eating the chocolate, she immediately lost just 2 pounds in the first month. So here's the bottom line. If you want to have the chocolate, go ahead, enjoy it because you like chocolate. But please don't fool yourself into thinking that you're doing your body a favor and that it's super healthy for you and it's going to be good and you're going to live longer because of it. It's not. Chocolate is not going to make you live longer. There are a lot of other healthy foods at the same calories or less. And if you'd like to lose some fat, then consider getting all the benefits and so much more from herbs and supplements. It's far more powerful and again, has no calories. And yes, herbs are natural, but a chocolate bar is definitely not natural. It's man-made. So scroll down below this video in the description area for all the links that I mentioned in today's video. You can take a look and see what you like and can benefit your health naturally.